being 6 o'clock, I call this meeting of the North Brookfield Board of Selectmen to order. It is 6 p.m., December 17th. If you all rise and salute the flag. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Great. I'll entertain a motion to approve minutes for October 22nd and October 22nd executive session.
So moved.
Second.
All right, motion's been made and seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
I'll abstain from that. All right, I'll entertain a motion to approve payroll warrant number 13 for $352,221.30. School warrant number 1041 for $66,764.48. Fire highway for 1042 for $306,423.51. CDBG NB 21, that's 1043 for $176,711.77. General warrant number 1044 for $136,177.39. CDBG NB 20 for 1045, $24,345. And general warrant number 1046 for $18,931.61.
So moved.
Second.
Motion's been made and seconded. Any discussion?
No.
Right, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All right. So, spending requests, we have two from Highway. One is for $685 from Polar Equipment for a salt calibration computer sensor. The old sensor shorted out from corrosion. It's a one-time purchase and it is a state contract. And the other one is for $308 from Interstate Battery for two batteries for the 01 truck. The old batteries are no longer good. They need to jump it every morning. Batteries are just too old. So I'll entertain a motion to approve those spending requests.
So moved.
Second.
Motion's been made and seconded. Any discussion?
Nope.
No.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right. We have a resignation. We actually have a couple, yeah. We have one from Bob Locatelli. He says, I feel it is time for me to step down from the Finance Committee. At this point, I do not feel I can contribute in a beneficial way. It all looks to me like more of the same, and I am not ready for that, given the critical financial position the town appears to be in. If I can help you in any way in the future, do not hesitate to contact me, Bob. So I'll entertain a motion to accept Bob Locatelli's resignation from the Finance Committee.
So moved.
Second.
Motion's been made and seconded. Any discussion?
No, I'm bummed. He was a good
Yeah.
member of that committee.
He
so-
was, and he was on it for quite a while. So thank you for
Yeah, thank
Yes.
you, Bob.
Thank you, Bob, for all your
serving.
work.
And all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All right. Now we have this one here. Please accept this letter as confirmation of my resignation from the North Brookfield Cultural Council, effective immediately. It has been my pleasure serving on this board and supporting the community through this role. Thank you in advance, Jillian Phillips. I'll entertain a motion to accept Jillian Phillips's resignation.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion?
Again, thank you for
Thank you for your work.
service and, yeah.
Yep. Thank you very much. And all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right. Next thing, new business is discuss first night out. Who's here for that? Okay, who wants to take it?
I can start off.
All right.
So,
Do you want to turn the camera, or you want to?
want me to move?
No, no, go ahead.
That's fine. Okay. So the Parks and Rec Department, along with the Cultural Council, are working together to put together a first night out, which is basically a New Year's Eve celebration in North Brookfield. It'll also be held on the 31st of December from 2 to 6. We have been in contact with a number of organizations and businesses in town. They are going to stay open, and in some cases, they will offer games and all kinds of different, snacks and drinks and stuff like that. So far, we are going to have participants start at Town Hall, where they will be greeted by no one but Tara Hayes, where they will receive a light-up wand, and they will also, I believe, receive the scavenger hunt map, and they will be able to participate in a trivia contest. So we'll have a North Brookfield trivia sheet where they can win prizes based upon their number of correct answers. And they can move on to a number of different places. We're working with St. Joseph's Church to provide drinks and snacks and sand art, so people will be able to go in and make little sand art trinkets. We're working with the Herard Apartments, the common room there on North Main Street. They also will have drinks and snacks. They're going to set up indoor cornhole. That should be really fun. As well as Yahtzee and checkers, so if people want to sit down and get warm, play some games, they'll be welcome there. Some of the businesses that will be open, of course, are Shamans and Jars. Dragonstones will also, and they will offer, snacks and just a welcoming smile. We are trying to get somebody to play music at Jars, fingers crossed. So we'll also have the Historical Museum open, and Brandon put together a nice scavenger map, and basically it is, people go with the map and they look for the various places on the map, take a picture of it, take their pictures back to Brandon, and they get a prize based upon the number of cool pictures that they take. We are hoping to also see if we can open the townhouse for some tours. We're not quite sure about that yet, if we're going to be able to do that. We're hoping we can get the library open. We are hoping to have folks dressed in period clothing to celebrate the 130th anniversary of the library, so that should be fun. We will also have the Episcopal Church open for snacks and drinks, and one of our members of the Cultural Council came up with 2 different coloring pages. So they're North Brookfield themed, so people can come in, get out of the cold, do some coloring. They have a nice picture of a couple different places in North Brookfield. It's actually quite lovely. And we're also working with the Congregational Church, and we're trying to get an art show set up there. So more to come. It should be a really exciting time. Hoping that some of the selectmen can show up and greet people if you have time, if you're around. We'd love to see you there. Before I forget, from 5 to 6, we're going to have a bonfire. We got the permission for that, to have a bonfire in the common. Tabby LeBlanc has offered to play some music during that time frame. We will have the Long Branch hot dog truck that will also come from Winter Street up to the common to offer folks, hot dogs and sausages. She has a wonderful little menu going on there. Everybody has had an opportunity to stop on that. So very North Brookfield, very community centric. So we're really hoping to get a good turnout. This will be our first year. I think we're going to learn some things, and we've just had a lot of fun putting it all together.
Sounds fun.
Yeah.
Great.
I'm sorry to say I'll miss it, 'cause I know I have plans to be away that week.
We'll take lots of pictures.
So yes, please take lots of pictures. I'd love to see it.
Cool.
Excellent.
Anything I'm missing?
I think you did pretty good. There's, like you said, couple other things we're trying to put together. The one thing, addition, we'll have, the museum has a whole bunch of cardboard display, full display,
Like the
things,
trifold
photo displays.
Yeah.
Trifolds, yeah, photo displays that we never have room down there, so we're gonna either set them up in the town offices in the hallway there, or if we find some other place, they'll be set up somewhere, but they'll be out on display, first time in a long time, so that'll be nice.
Yep.
And, you know, hopefully get more people participating,
Yeah.
just come hang out. I'm sure Tara would like some company and hang out,
Absolutely.
just hang out at the museum or wherever, it's, a few hours and then you can all go home.
Yeah.
Yes, and enjoy.
Nice. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Sounds
Any
like fun.
questions?
Yeah.
Any questions from anybody?
I don't
No, at the
No, I
moment,
don't
I
think
think
so.
you did very
Sounds
well.
great, Yeah,
Thank you.
Yeah, yep.
love it.
All right. So the next thing we have is the fiscal year 19 certification of grant completion. Basically, it's the grant was $557,000, $557,361.26, and it is complete. And then we just have to sign that it's finished. It says it's hereby certified that all activities undertaken by the recipient with the funds provided under the grant agreement identified in Part B have, to the best of my knowledge, been carried out in accordance with the grant agreement. And
What was this one for?
So this
Doesn't
one
say on
had
it.
housing rehab
Okay,
was
Oh,
the
okay.
main thing, and this was during COVID and all that, so it took so long. to get
Yeah, that's why.
everything
Got
done,
it.
and,
Yeah.
okay. Great, I'll entertain a motion to sign the grant closeout report.
So moved.
Second.
Motion's been made and seconded. Any discussion?
No?
No?
All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right. Brooke, you want to address the next issue?
Sure. This is the cleaning?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. So we have been given a quote for cleaning services for the senior center. We were in need of a person, and so we have a quote from Paul Dubay, or Paul, I hope I pronounced that correctly, for $200 a week. And do you want me to go through all the things we're gonna do? There's a,
200 a month.
I'm sorry, 200 a month. My apologies, 200 a month, which is even better. So,
Much better.
to be billed on the first of each month. And we've got looks like we have all of the insurance information that we need. It's a pretty extensive list of what he's going to do, and he's coming each week, though. Did I read that right, or is it coming once a month? 15, once a month?
Weekly, he'll be here weekly, but charged once a month.
Okay, so that was the weekly.
Yes, yeah.
Charges are monthly,
Yeah.
got it. All right,
All right.
anything I missed, or anything else you want me to add to that?
No, it's got a pretty extensive list of what they're going to clean.
Yep,
Um,
it looks great.
I'll entertain a motion to approve PD Services as the cleaning agent for the North Brookfield Senior Center.
So moved.
Second.
Motion's been made and seconded. Any discussion?
I think it's a pretty good deal.
Yeah,
Hopefully they did a good job.
great price, and looks like it's pretty detailed work, so that's good.
All right, and motion's been made and seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right. Public comment period. All right, nobody, excellent. Brandon, all right.
I think there was just an update on the
Oh, the fire,
common event is gonna be 4 to 6.
the fire on the
Yeah.
common.
Oh, 4 to 6.
4 to 6.
4 to 6.
Yeah.
So
The
every,
entire event is 2 to 6.
2 to
But the
6.
fire piece of it is 4 to 6.
Yes.
right, just for clarification.
Okay.
That's all I got.
All right. Anybody else?
Can I comment?
What's that?
Can I comment?
Sure.
I had a meeting, myself and Highway had a meeting with the state this morning on a road grant. They will be, this summer, they will be redoing Route 67 from Spring Street to the town line. This will be done by the state with their contractors. All we need to do is sign the agreement. We'll be moving along, the agreement will be ready sometime in early spring, and the work will be done in the summer. They will be taking financial responsibility for it.
The state.
Yep, we will not, we don't even have to bid it. They will bid it for us.
And this is Route 67?
Yes.
To New Braintree Town Line.
Okay, I was gonna say, which town line?
Yeah,
Oh,
from,
sorry.
from New Braintree to Spring Street.
Okay, okay.
Sorry about
Oh,
that.
that's even better.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fantastic.
That's a lot.
And
Wow.
a second piece of good news, one of the people on the call from DOT was the Complete Streets person, and she's indicated that she expects that we'll be getting the extra $100,000.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
I was worried that we hadn't heard anything in a while, that might have meant that we didn't get it, but good. Oh, that is good news.
All right. Excellent. Anybody else? Public comment period?
I have a question regarding the tree line, Hillside Ave.
Oh, sure.
Okay.
I understand Rusty's tree service has been secured. Curious of the timeline.
I believe they're done.
Yeah, I thought they were complete. That was my understanding.
I was
Yeah.
told
It's
they're
not
all-
even started at 2 Hillside.
At number 2? Okay.
All trees behind us that are on town property are still standing.
All right, I'll be over tomorrow to look at it. All right?
Are these all pines?
Absolutely.
Okay. So I talked to Randy today, and I thought that the pines had all come down. There was some concerns about some standing deciduous wood, but
Mhm.
he said that stuff was solid, it didn't need to come down.
The original phase 1 is down. The last Board of Selectmen meeting in which we talked about the trees, there's going to be contracted service for the trees that abut the property of Hillside. None of them have come down.
I'll check on it with Randy tomorrow.
Okay.
And I've been emailing weekly, and for the past 2 weeks, gotten no response.
Emailing Highway?
No, town administrator. I sent an email this week also to the Board of Selectmen via the website, and still have not received a response.
Okay. I apologize.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will be by tomorrow.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I won't be accessible, but I appreciate you looking at it.
Okay, well, I can see him,
Yeah, absolutely.
so. All right, anybody else? Okay, pending and future agenda items. What I'd like to do after the first of the year is we're gonna add a line to the agenda specifically for project updates. And, because it's every 2 weeks we have a meeting, so I don't think it's unreasonable to have the chair of the committees or superintendents of the various projects to come in and give us an update themselves for whatever projects are going on. We have quite a few. Some are supposed to be done by then, but I'm not sure they're going to with the snowstorm we had a week ago. We have Mount Pleasant Street and then Complete Streets. I don't know if they're gonna be done, because they did get, that snowstorm was quite a setback for everybody. So, we'll see what happens. They do look pretty good out front there on Main Street.
You do, yeah,
The
looking good.
sidewalks, I was told they'd be shutting down tomorrow for the season.
Okay, how far along?
Oh, okay. And then picking back up?
And then picking
Okay.
back up. I believe they're gonna keep the barriers up and the signage up for the winter.
For the winter?
Yeah.
All right, well, we'll have to look at that, make sure that, make it as safe as possible for, if they're gonna leave it for the winter,
Mhm.
so. All right, anything else?
No.
No?
All right, we have an executive session at 6:45, so I will entertain a motion to recess until 6:45.
So moved.
And we will enter executive session, and then we will exit it only to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right.
Thanks, everyone.